it's me, Sarah Sargent. I'm back today with another video. In today's video, I am going to be using some really cool indie makeup brands, and I am creating this red eyeshadow look. So if you guys want to see how I came up with this look, then just keep watching and I will show you all the steps. I thought it would be fun to do a red eye today, and I want to use a bunch of smaller indie brands. I want to focus on this brand, Devinah Cosmetics. I have a bunch of really fun red eyeshadows from them, so I want to try to put them to use today. I'm thinking that I want to do a pretty bold red eye. So I think to get started with that, I am going to start out with Sugarpill's Love Plus right here. This is just a really pure, vibrant red. It's totally matte. And I think that this will make a good base for the eye look we're going for today. This stuff is so pigmented as well, so a little bit definitely goes a long way. And I'm just starting out by patting the eye shape that I want. So I'm gonna pat this down on my lid and I'm gonna wing it out. I'm going up into my crease and I want a pretty dramatic wing today. I really want to pull this color out pretty far. And I'm just gonna work on building this color up. So I want to get a good base of it, and then I'm going to work on blending it out. I'm also using a big, flat, fluffy brush. It's kind of dense also. I find that the dense brushes will minimize the fallout. So if you press it in first with a dense brush and get it to stick to your skin and then go back in with a fluffy brush, you will get less fallout that way. Like, I have really no fallout at all, which is pretty unusual for like a red eyeshadow. Okay, so I have a lot of that color down. I'm gonna go in with a fluffy brush with nothing on it, and I'm just gonna blend the edges. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with my fluffy brush and just a little bit of that Love Plus and just continue to blend out the edges. Also really love dragging this up right into the hollow of where my brow starts right here. I'm really loving the way that that looks. Okay, I'm gonna do the other eye and then we'll work on this eye a little bit more. Okay, now I'm gonna pack on some more of the red and just blend it out one more time. Okay, so next up I'm going to run this bright red eyeliner along my lower lash line and smudge it out, and this is Fenty Beauty in the color Cherry Punk. Okay, next I'm going to take whatever is left on this stiff fluffy brush and just kind of run it underneath that eyeshadow just to set it. Okay, next I'm going to be going in with Devinah Cosmetics eyeshadow in the color Lucretia and just a small little fluffy brush. And I'm going to be putting this in my outer crease just to darken this up a little bit. Okay, next using that same brush, I'm going to go in with an even deeper color by Devinah called Adorn. This is like a dark burgundy color, and I'm just kind of slowly deepening up that outer V just to add some dimension to this look. Okay, now I'm going to be going in with some of my powder here and just a little bit on my sponge. I'm going to be just cleaning up this look a little bit, so if I blend it out a little bit too low, this will just kind of clean up those lines, and I really want like a sharpened cat eye look today. So this will just help to define that anywhere that I kind of like blew out the red a bit too much. Next, I'm going to go in with the star of the show, and this is the color that kind of inspired this whole look, and this is called Salvatore. This is also by Devinah Cosmetics, and it's just really true red, bright, metallic, vibrant red. And I want to get my brush wet with some setting spray and then basically just cover my lids in this. This is so gorgeous, and I am using a really stiff flat concealer brush to do this, just to hopefully pat this color down on my lids. and it is working, and that is such a beautiful color. I do have a little bit of fallout happening, but I'll clean that up in just a sec. Okay, so taking a break from the eyes for just a second, I am gonna put on some blush, which I hardly ever do. Blush is not usually my thing, but I really wanted to try out this Melt blush. This is the color Fire Fury, and it is pretty bright red, and I thought that this would just look really pretty with this red look that I'm going with. Gosh, I really want to be sparingly with this because I think it could get crazy pretty quick. I think I almost want to like contour with it. It's actually really pretty. For highlight today, I'm going to be using Kat Von D's Alchemist palette, and I want to go in with this shade right here, Pink Opal. I think that this will just tie in really nicely to what we already have down. Okay, so next I'm going to coat my lashes with Milk's Kush Mascara. Next I'm going to pop on some lashes. Today I am going to be using Sugarpill lashes in the style Lullaby. These are really nice lashes that flare out. So they're thinner on the inner band and then they flare out wider on the outer corners. So I am going to pop these on really quick, and I, as always, am going to be using my House of Lashes eyelash glue to do that. So I will be right back. Okay, so eyelashes on. Last up is lipstick. Today, I think I'm going to keep the lipstick pretty simple and neutral. I am going to be using a lip liner today by Bite in the color 050. This is just like a grayish neutral color, and I'm just going to line my lips and fill them in a little bit with this. Okay, now I'm going to be filling that in with some Marc Jacobs gloss in the color Sugar Sugar. And this is just like a pinky neutral color. I'm just going to put this in the center of my lips. Alright, and that does it for the look today. I really love supporting these small little indie brands, especially during a time like this. I know funds are tight, but if you guys can support smaller indie brands, now is a really great time to do that. So Devinah Cosmetics, they make some really great, really unique colors. This is probably my favorite one that we did today, this Salvatore color. It is so beautiful. It's this foiled red metallic eyeshadow, so gorgeous. This was a pretty easy look to do, I think. If you guys have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave that down below. Also, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on any of my future videos. You can also follow me if you want to over on Instagram at Sargent. And I think that that's gonna do it for me today, guys. I hope everyone is staying safe and healthy at home, and I will see you guys in my next video. Okay, bye.